Hello guys, welcome to Creative Learning with Aru and Athar. Today we are going to solve one pictograph question. So basically this is a pictograph that is mentioned here, and we based on this information we have to solve these questions which are given here. So let's start. So if we take a look at the pictograph very carefully, basically let's read what the information is saying from the initially. The following pictograph shows the different types of vehicles in a locality. Basically there is a locality in which different types of vehicles which are present, like car, bus, motorcycle, scooter, bicycle. And this piece of information which is given, this piece of information is also given. Each star represents 20 vehicles. Okay, so basically what it means is they are mentioned in front of car, there are 4 star mentioned, and in front of bus there are 3 star mentioned, in front of motorcycle there are 5. Similarly for scooter there are 2 stars, and for bicycle there are 1 star mentioned. And it is also written that each star represents 20 vehicles. So that changes, we have to calculate the numerical value for each of these vehicles. So how do we calculate it? Suppose for in front of a car there are given 4 stars, and we know that each star is 20 vehicles. So this will be equal to 4 times 20, which will be equal to 80 vehicles. Similarly, if we count the number of buses, there are 3 stars given, 3 stars for buses, and each star is 20 vehicles. So this will be equal to 60 buses are there. For motorcycle there are 5 stars given, so it will be equal to 100 vehicles, 100 motorcycles we can say. For scooter we can say there are 40 scooters, because 2 stars and 2 times 20 is 40, and bicycle we can say 20. So these are all the vehicles which are given. So let's based on this information, let's try to solve all the questions one by one. If we take a look at question number first, it is asking find the total number of vehicles. So this question is very simple actually. We have to find the total, we have to sum all these values which we got here. We have to find the total number of vehicles. Or there is another way which we can try, that is we can count the number of stars. Like here it is 4, this 3, 7, 5, 12, 2, 14, 1, 15. So if we count the total, so total number of vehicles will be equal to, how do we get it? This was, we got 15, so 15 times 20 we can do directly. So here we'll get 15 times 2 is 30, so this is 300 vehicles in total. So this was one direct way that you can try, or you can do it like this also. You can write all the values and then you can also calculate, but I think this method was much faster. Let's see question number 2. In question number 2 it is given that there are dash fewer scooters than cars. So basically we have to find how many scooters are there and how many cars are there and their difference. Then only we can find out that how many less scooters are there than cars. So if we take a look at the scooters, there are 2 stars given like this, and we count the number of cars, there are 4. So if we take the difference between them, we'll get 20. So we'll get 2 stars, because here there are 4 stars and here 2 stars, so we can remaining is 2 stars. So how many scooters are there? If you count here, scooters are 2 stars, so we have already calculated that is 40. And if we count the number of cars, then we can already see that this is given as 80. So we can easily say that the difference between them is 40, and that will be the answer. There are 40 fewer scooters than cars. So we can say 40 more cars are there in the locality. If you take a look at question number 3, in question number 3 it is saying the number of buses are dash the number of vehicles. So it's basically asking the relation between the number of buses and the number of vehicles, like how much more the buses are than the number of bicycles. If you take a look at number of bicycles, there is only 1 star, and if you take a look at number of buses, there are 3. So we can easily see that number of buses are 3 times more than the number of bicycles. So this part, the answer will be equal to thrice. The number of buses are thrice the number of vehicles. They are 3 times more than the number of bicycles. Let's see the last question. Find difference between the number of motorcycles and bicycles together and the number of buses. So in this case we can we have to calculate the number of motorcycles and bicycles altogether. So number of motorcycles are 5 and number of bicycle is 1, so 5 plus 1 is 6 stars. So total of bicycle and motorcycle will be equal to 6 times 20, which will be equal to 120. And the number of buses are basically 60. We have already calculated here, so we can the difference will be equal to 120 minus 60. So 120 minus 60 will be equal to 60. Or you can also do one more thing, that you can count the number of motorcycle and bicycle 6, and then you can subtract 3 buses, so you will get 3 stars. And if you multiply 3 stars by and each star is equal to 20 vehicles, so 3 times 20 is 60. That way also you can get this. Whichever way feels more comfortable, that way you can try. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, do subscribe it. Have a great day.